Hello, Bypass Dawn here. Today is Monday, August 13th. I am 3 days post-op from the gastric bypass surgery, home from the hospital. I went in on Friday, August 10th. I arrived about 10 minutes to 9. I was scheduled to go into surgery 9:45. I ended up going back into the room where they actually put me under to start the surgery about 10:45. And I had the gastric bypass surgery done. When I woke up, I really wasn't in a lot of pain. I woke up in the recovery room and actually looked at my phone. It was 4 o'clock, so I don't know exactly what time I woke up from recovery. But when I got my phone to call my husband and my sister, it was about 4 o'clock. And I have 6 incisions, and really it mostly feels like somebody used my rib cage as a sparring partner, and I wasn't fighting back at all. But I can't feel the actual inside pain, only the ribs. Because even though I'm a big girl, when I lay down flat, you can see, not see my ribs of course, but you can see the rib cage, and my stomach will go down. So I'm a pretty broad person with big bones, and those metal tubes or whatever they use, I'm sure, are pressed against, and then they do all of the moving around, so my ribs are very, very sore. But they did give me the pump to manage the pain. The only thing with that pump is it constantly drips a slow flow, and if you're in pain, you can press it up to 15 minutes. But when you press it, because you're in a lot of pain and you get the medicine, you get drowsy and you fall asleep. So you can't pump it in another 15 to 30 minutes. So however long you're sleeping, it's just a slow drip that they have going in slowly. And then you wake up and you're in a great amount of pain. And yes, I've had 2 C-sections, and it is worse than that pain. It's a different type of pain. It's worse. So the sleeping really threw me off. I didn't like waking up at all. But within 15 minutes after waking up and pressing a little pump, I was fine. I am very afraid to eat or drink anything at this point. This wasn't the surgery I originally intended on. I wanted the sleeve, and I don't want to bust a stitch or cause a leak or anything like that. So I haven't been getting in 64 ounces of water a day, and I have not been getting in all my protein either. I'm only drinking protein soups right now. I tried a muscle milk banana cream protein shake yesterday. Got it about 8:30. I didn't finish it till close to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I had one of my whey protein shots, the vials, before bed, because I wanted to make sure I got in 60 grams of protein. But those things are very strong, and honest to goodness, the whole thing over an hour, it was just too concentrated. I'm going to have to mix it with water because my stomach didn't like that at all. And my protein soup, I made it in a regular 8-ounce cup. I should have made it with 4 ounces of water because I took a spoon too much of soup. And the tightness and fullness and pain that I caused, I could not believe it from an extra spoon of soup. So out of an 8-ounce cup, I don't drink the noodles. The noodles stayed at the bottom. I don't eat those. But I took 1 spoon too many, and I was tight and uncomfortable for about 45 minutes off of protein soup. I mean broth where you can see, if you put it in a clear cup, you can see how many fingers someone is holding on the other hand. Nothing heavy. I haven't tried pudding, yogurt. I'm afraid of anything heavy like that. So I'm getting to learn my pouch and how this is going to go. They sent me home with nausea medicine, acid reflux medicine, and Percocet. And I'm happy about the pain medication not being the liquid, because I know someone who had the liquid, and you have to take 2 cups full for it to be the equivalent of 2 Percocet or 2 pills. And that is a lot of strong, bitter, concentrated liquid to be going in my pouch when my pouch didn't even like the protein vials. So I have Percocet that I can take up 1 or 2 tablets every 6 hours. I only take them when I know I don't have to go anywhere and when someone is there that can assist me. I have 3 children under 5, Right now they're at the babysitters, and I feel very guilty, but I really am not up to dealing with them all day long. Over the weekend, my husband and my stepson were here to help me. He's back at work, and they're going to stay at the babysitter to the evening. Then when everybody comes home together, then I'll have help and feel better and more able to take care of them, because after you take those pills, you need a nap, and you're dizzy and lightheaded. So this video probably won't be very long, because I took the pills when I came back from dropping them off to the babysitter. I know you're not supposed to drive, but I didn't take any medication from last night. So basically I was doing you know how you're in pain, you do the slow, because you're trying to not think about it too much. But now I'm good. One thing I didn't know and kind of freaked me out. I've heard about not being able to urine after the surgery because they put a catheter in during surgery, but after not being able to urine. And I was very worried about that because I wasn't going to the bathroom. 4 o'clock, I got back to my room, 4:15. They have the IVs going through me, took the catheter out. I'm eating ice chips. They gave me some Jello or something else, and I was not going to the bathroom. I had the water running in the bathroom. I had the shower going in the bathroom. I actually took some water and poured it down there. Maybe that'll scare me into going. Nothing. Walked around a few more times around the hall in the hospital. Then I was determined to go to the bathroom before I went to bed, because they said if I did not go to the bathroom, they may have to put the catheter back in to drain my bladder, and that will set me back, and I would not be coming home on Saturday. So did that routine again, pressed down on the bottom of my stomach to basically force it out, and it was green. Yes, green. I almost flipped out. I got up and cleaned up or whatever. I went to the nurse's station. I said, my pee was just green. He said, oh, that's normal. I said, I wish someone could have told me that. I'm thinking that I'm in here dying and things are leaking and all types of abscesses and who knows what's going on. And they told me that's normal because my surgeon gives you the blue dye test while you're still under. So that was the blue dye that they gave me during the surgery to check for leaks, combining with my regular urine, and that made green. Blue and yellow make green. But that was very, very disturbing. And that lasted about 2 or 3 bathroom trips until it stopped. So just be warned, you may urine green if your doctor does the blue dye test while you're awake. I know someone else who had it. They never urine green, or maybe their catheter was still in, but that's something to look out for. I have 6 incisions, and I don't know if I'll be able to show them to you. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try. Okay. Okay. 6 incisions. Oh, and you're definitely swole. Right now, these pants were fitting me loose before surgery. They're size 22 tall from Lane Bryant. And right now I had to unbutton them to sit down and to drive. But here are the 6 incisions that my surgeon gave. So you have 6 incisions. I don't know where he put the main port. I would assume it's up here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He did not go into the incision I already had for my gallbladder removal back in 2010, but 6 incisions, not in much pain, no bruising. That's just a birthmark. And this is all of me again. Hopefully we should be going away soon. And after my pain pills, I'm not in much pain at all. I didn't want to lose too much weight, meaning I never wanted to be 165, 170 pounds, but I did want to get under 200. I wanted to be at the top of my normal level, which would be about 190, 185. I'm 6'1". And I'm very worried if I can't even drink 4.5 ounces of soup because it's too much. I may actually be getting down to my normal weight without me trying, because I'm not going to push myself and get into pain with eating too much. Even this morning, I was sipping the protein shake on the way to the sitters, and I just happened to take a sip with air because I'm trying to look at the road and sip. And 2 sips like that caused me pain in the car. I actually felt the knot forming because of the air and the liquid. And it took about 10 minutes and a couple of bursts before that went away. And that is it's so uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. So I have to slow down, even with drinking. I know it's no straws, but I have to slow down. Even it's a little spout that was on the top. So I really have to slow down my whole eating, drinking routine, because that pain is not good at all. It's not fun. So if you have any questions for me, you can write them at the bottom of the video or send me a message. But this is now Bypass Dawn, on my journey losing weight after gastric bypass surgery, on Friday, August 10th, 2012. Oh, and I asked my doctor, was he going to record it? It's a teaching hospital. And I asked them beforehand, were they going to record it? They said they'll try. Sometimes their equipment doesn't work. I asked him afterwards the next day when he saw me also. And he said he believes one of his students wants to present my case and it should be recorded. If it is recorded, he's going to give me the video on Wednesday when I see him. I hope so, and I would share that with you if I'm allowed. If not, I'll just tell you about it. I don't want to get anybody in trouble or anything. But I wanted to see it for my own benefit. I really want to know what damage, if any, I did on Monday when I was having to freak out about not getting the sleeve, and I went crazy with my food. I went back on the liquids after that, and my bowels were clear because they said along with the liver shrinking, they want your bowels clear. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know. And I may come back and update you before that if I think of anything else interesting that happened that I forgot. But I don't want it to be too long so they won't put it up. But it's Bypass Dawn here, out of the hospital, doing well with pain medication, and still loving my my bypass. I'm still going to be losing the weight and getting healthier and feeling better. So that's a good thing. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.